I brought a tree into this flat. A tree grown in a forest with branches and roots and dreams of its own. I brought it here into this little box. I'm sweating as well. This tree has no place here. Even literally, like there's no place for the tree. It's in the middle of my tiny flat. Now you see, the reason why I'm bringing an actual tree in this little, ridiculously little tiny flat is precisely because it's an insane thing to do, yet is the most honest way to capture the nature of Christmas, in my opinion. Well, because that's what we do, isn't it? We take something vast and natural and we try to shrink it down so that it fits into our spaces, you know, our homes, our heads. And why do we do this? Well, maybe because we're trying to capture the infinite, like the spirit of Christmas, into a finite little box. And how devastating can life be when we don't recognize this absurdity for what it is, when we expect the box to hold all that boundless wonder. Christmas is the most pristine box of them all. I'm using the word pristine a lot lately. I've been told at work as well. Maybe it's the influence of Christmas on me. It is a perfectly packaged cultural, emotional, spatial and temporal expectation. And we all know exactly what it should look like because we've all been fed the same imagery since birth. The family gathered around the table, the thoughtful gifts, the snow gently falling outside the window while Uncle Jerry is playing a jolly tune at the piano, and the warmth of the fireplace intensifies the comforting smell of home-baked cookies. And the whole environment is a medley of reds and greens and goldens and love. But look closer, because that box is far too small for reality. It's like Christmas comes with a script, and if you don't fit it, you know, if you're alone, if your family's a mess, if you're struggling financially, if for whatever reason you can't be a part of it, well, you're doing it wrong. Okay, for me, Christmas has been the most challenging time of the year. I mean, it's not like that now, but it was like that for many years. Coming from like a dysfunctional environment, the point of contrast was always so sharp around Christmas. It was like a reminder for everything that I didn't have and I wanted. You know, there was a part of me, of course, that had hope. Maybe on this one day it could be different, almost as if, you know, in some magical way all the messy and missing parts and broken parts would be like just fixed or something. And I think I'm not alone in this. You know, maybe you have an experience like that also. I think what I've come to realize with the years is that, yeah, it's not just me, you know. Other people might also feel from the outside looking in. Actually, the 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Coins from the tarot cards comes to mind right now. Yeah, imagine that card, like the meaning of that card if you're into tarot. And it's kind of that feeling where you're looking at something that just feels really natural to you and you're like, well, that's it. What's so unattainable about it? That's it right there, you know? Why is it so hard? But that's actually my point, that it wasn't just my reality that hurt. That reality I had every day of the year, you know, it wasn't like this one time. What particularly hurt around Christmas was the contrast, the gap between the ideal and the real. Christmas is an amplifier of everything we carry. Our longings, our memories, the distance between what we have and what we wish for. And it's not just about unmet expectations. It's about the very human tendency to measure ourselves, measure our lives against ideals. This is Christmas. Wow, 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 wow. It's trying. It tried. Here's the thing, right? The tension between the ideal and the real is not just about Christmas. It's about everything. We all carry these mental blueprints of how life should be or look. Not just for the holidays, of course. For relationships, careers, even who we think we should be as people. We construct these ideals because they're comforting and even exciting. They give us this sense of order and predictability and something to aim for. But the moment we attach ourselves to these ideals as fixed outcomes, we set ourselves up for failure. Why? Because life refuses to play by our own rules. You know, life is alive, dynamic, unpredictable, and yet sometimes we fight it, as if sheer willpower could bend reality to match our ideals. But of course, reality shouldn't be anything specific. It just is what it is. It's what's happening. I mean, imagine if it was, that would be like really boring. I think oftentimes we think that we play our own game in life, when in reality we're just all participants in life's own game. And life is very uninterested in fitting in those boxes. And the problem isn't the chaos of life or this dynamic. It's our resistance to it, our insistence that it should be different. And Christmas really makes this tension painfully obvious. And it is so conveniently followed by New Year's resolutions where, you know, after we've experienced all these tensions, now we are called to exude more control over our reality, as if with more plans, more bullet points, with more willpower, with more radical self-transformation, new year, new me, and all that, well, we shall find fulfillment. What do you think about this? Yeah, I didn't think so. What? Okay, I swear I have never used the lights of this apartment in full capacity. Like this right now is like day. What the hell? Sometimes I've used it like this. Mostly like this. But what the hell with this? This is like a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm thinking maybe we should go out to a Christmas lights, maybe. Let's see what the night holds. Oh, here she goes. Na, 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 na. Hi, sorry. Is this only two? No, sorry. Okay, great.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can I help you?
This is not just for tea, right? There's hot chocolate here.
Yes. Walk downstairs, they have a chocolate over there. You can try some.
Ah.
Have plenty different tastes, chocolate as well. All that shop is there. Sorry.
Ooh, it's hot. I'm assuming.
You find it?
Thank you.
Nice one.
Merry Christmas. It is a beautiful tree. Morgan! What have we here? Oh no. I don't need that. so busy, so I'm regrouping a little bit. And I was gonna say more, but I forgot. So let's move on. I would be awkward filming outside, and I am, but I'm doing it. It's really warm for winter. Last year or 2 years ago it was snowing really hard for this time of December. I'm actually now tired. There's too many lights, too many moving bodies in space, you know what I mean? So I have, wait, because the kettle is loud. Give me one second. Bit of cleaning now that we're here. So I have this tea, ginger, fennel, cinnamon, and for some reason it smells really Christmassy, mysterious, thoughtful, inspiring. I would love to think of myself that way. Ooh, dance and relax. Listen to this. Stand up straight, close your eyes and relax. Breathe long and deep. Feel every tension in your body and consciously let go. Sway from side to side. Dance and gently move every part of your body. If you have soft rhythm music, like playing in the background. Duration 3 to 11 minutes for some reason. Oh, it's while you're waiting for the tea to be ready. Back on topic. Oh my lord, that was close. That was close, son. Spicy Christmas, that is. Should be called Spicy Christmas. So what do we do with all of this? Honestly, I'm still figuring it out. I have not mastered the art of letting go, not at all. But I have noticed that when I loosen my grip, when I start demanding that reality will conform into a picture that I have in my head, whatever picture that is, there is more space, there is more clarity, there's more opportunity. And from that place, I am free to ask better questions, like what do I value? What do I need right now? What is important to me? And let me tell you, minimalism does not take a holiday break. Okay, so it's all about simplicity for me. As you can see, I don't even have ornaments for the tree. It's just a tree and some lights. You know, it's just down to the very essentials. And with that same principle, I am deciding how to spend my festive season. And this year, it comes down to 3 essential things for me: spontaneity, rest, connection. Spontaneity means letting life surprise me. And it's hard for me because I like to know where we're going, you know, what's happening next. Where is this gonna lead? Like, how, you know, does that, where are we going? Where are we going? Sometimes it's just really nice to just, you know, roll kinesthetically with what comes. I say kinesthetically, I hope you know I mean it like a little bit metaphorically. Okay, great. Rest means allowing myself to be without having to fix anything, to make effort for anything, to prove anything. And connection, well, connection is the most important for me. Connection to myself, connection to other people, connection to the present moment. That's like a very important one that people sometimes don't think about. And that's something I actually didn't think about in the future, like in the past. You know, because happiness isn't a reward that you claim at some future state after you've achieved certain things. No, it's a conscious choice to pay attention to your experience right now. And my unplanned London Christmas walk somehow combines all 3. What? Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? It's almost as if somebody thought about it and decided to put it in the calendar. Interesting. I feel like I'm being watched. And here's the thing, right? I don't think that ideals are the enemy. It might have sounded like it throughout the video, but not at all. Ideals inspire us, they pull us forward, but they're not meant to be prisons, they're meant to be guides. And what I'm learning, slowly, clumsily, is that reality and ideals are not opposites. They're dance partners. The ideal gives us direction, but the real is where life happens. When we reject reality because it doesn't match the picture in our heads, we're missing what's actually here. But when we let them dance, when we invite ourselves to the dance, life is honest. Life is fuller, richer, I guess that's the word, not fuller, or more, I don't know. Both of those are words. You don't have to pick a side. You don't have to cling to the ideal, and you don't have to resent it either. You can hold it softly, lightly, like a suggestion, and then open your arms to whatever reality shows up. Because sometimes reality is far more interesting than the story you were trying to write.